Listen, after the Israeli invasion of Iran, okay, my tolerance is like down.
Tolerance of what?
I'm shooting people.
Oh,
So
I got on the stove, but no water's in the pot. No, we should all hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
kumbaya.
Language. What language, though? I'm gonna fight you if you don't get it to the right one.
Freaking Jeffrey.
I'm me.
Hi, my name's Star.
Strongly agree. States' rights on top.
Say an intro.
Skibbity toilet.
Oh, it's this.
What
I have
did
no
you,
idea what this is.
What did you just say?
Huh?
You said
Me?
this.
Alright, so I'm keeping it. But mom, yeah, hi. You need to get me out of here.
I'm gonna be that guy. Every group has a funny person who doesn't use their voice and uses a text-to-speech voice. That's gonna be me. I'm saying it right now.
There should be compulsory military service. I am going to partially agree because I think
partially agree.
there should be compulsory service. Maybe not military service, like what they like.
Well, that's not the question.
Okay,
Yeah, in military service, though.
and I think military service I think military service is
not-
fine.
It's not a bad thing necessarily.
No, like Finland has it, and people love Finland.
I think that compulsory, like anything that's not taxes.
You want
But
to
that's
pay
kind of
taxes?
stupid. I don't want to pay taxes, but I understand that taxes are necessary.
It's a necessity for a government. To be fair,
Compulsory service could be considered a necessity.
In some countries, but
some countries don't have militaries
Oh well,
at all.
they can only do that off the backs of countries which do.
oh,
Well, okay,
all right,
Or they're an island with no one on it.
yeah, true. Like like the
I
like
wouldn't
the
disagree.
like the 10% tariff Penguin Island.
Yeah, they need a military now.
Yeah, nations should be as concerned about foreign citizens as they are those within their borders.
Strongly disagree.
Yeah, strongly
Why would you
disagree.
do that?
Okay,
Your job is to take care of your people.
Mhm.
I mean, as a government,
Strongly disagree.
Thanks, Top Hat.
as a government, I think the priority should be like actual like domestic citizens, right?
Yeah.
But being concerned about foreign citizens is okay.
But not as much.
but not as much
Not
as
as-
people.
not as
yeah,
much,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
But as a government.
Oh,
As, like,
I can
organization
answer that
or,
one.
like-
Sorry, I can answer.
Criminalize?
I can answer that one.
Probably not.
No.
What?
Strong.
No.
Homosexuality. I actually don't want to get clipped saying that. So, you can all
Probably
read the
don't
question.
criminalize that.
You can all read the question.
Here, I'll read it because I'm gay.
Strongly disagree.
Question
Are you?
37. Homosexuality should be criminalized.
Strongly disagree.
Strongly disagree.
I strongly disagree.
I
disagree.
strongly disagree.
There we go. High tariffs are needed to protect local industries. Okay.
Yeah, baby, yeah, baby.
High tariffs.
Well, we're back to the thing of local.
I'm gonna get killed.
Needed.
Needed?
Needed.
Needed?
No.
No.
They can help.
Partially
Yes.
disagree.
I'm gonna partially disagree. I
Like,
think
they can help, kind of, depending on the situation.
I think high tariffs can be needed to develop local industries is a better, like, I would agree with that, because Japan,
Needed is rough.
I'd actually even just say disagree, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well,
Okay.
No.
What?
Well, inherently, yes.
taxation is theft.
It's
It
not
is-
theft. The government is providing things in return. It is not theft.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh.
but it's
Oh.
required. Like, you don't have
It
a
is a
choice.
requirement.
Well,
They are taking your money.
that's true.
That is true.
If I take $20 from you and I
It's-
give you a piece of paper, like a printer paper,
It's a necessary theft. But it's still theft.
It is theft. I
Well,
get
yeah,
it,
but that's a horrible like analogy. If I give you if I take $20 from you and give you a piece of printer paper, that's such a horrible analogy.
Okay,
you know,
but take
you
the
give
20 bucks
I
and then
take
giving
your
me a
20
road.
bucks and you can get your own paper, maybe.
Sometimes you get your own piece of paper.
Yeah.
Social contract, everyone.
Social
Mhm.
contract. Yeah.
Social
Exactly.
contract.
I mean, if the masses say it's theft, it is theft. That's social contract.
Taxation. That's exactly what it
Yeah,
says. Read it.
It's theft, but you let
Yep.
it happen because contracts and stuff.
I'm
The
gonna
question
disagree.
is-
All right, well, let's move on.
capitalism is better than any existing alternative.
It-
No.
Do we have any communists in the call?
Long
No?
live Stalin.
Yeah, I didn't think
No.
so.
Strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
No, you know what? No, you know the best economic system? I think we should go back to feudalism.
Now, I actually
Sikhism.
Yeah, Sikhism is a religion.
Now-
Sikhism is a religion.
Did he say Sikh?
No,
Yeah.
All right, let's read the next
Nuh-uh.
question.
Oh.
And
No.
this is oh, never mind. Let's not read it.
So-
How American are we?
So
Strongly
okay.
disagree.
Now, what I will say, actually, is there okay, to a certain extent, liberal
Oh,
monarchy.
God.
Is this because you want to be the king
No.
of the world?
Lib-
Bro wants to be under
No,
someone.
listen. Liberal
Hello?
liberal monarchies have actually been
This guy wants to be king.
Okay, no, listen.
But it's absolute
No,
monarchy.
no. But I want to make a comment. Liberal
Your
monarch.
comment is
Oh my
not
God.
part of the question.
Yo,
Your comment
Okay,
is actually like,
okay, Miss Speech and Tangent. Okay, let's calm
Leave
down.
me alone. I get passionate about this sort of thing.
I'm getting passionate now. Liberal monarchies have been some of the most resistant to like violent and hostile takeovers of government. The only real example is Italy during the 1920s.
Mamma mia.
So like they have been like very resistant to extremist ideologies. So monarchy itself has a track record of being useful. Not absolute monarchy.
but those are constitutional monarchies.
Yeah.
Monarchies lasted for thousands of years.
Yes.
Democracies only lasted a few hundred.
There's
Yeah, but also
there's also
monarchy
been democratic
lasted so long
systems.
because the peasants were all poor and none of them knew about George Washington yet or John
That's
Locke.
true. That's true. That's true. They haven't met. They haven't been to
Okay.
They
America.
haven't met George Washington yet, so like you can't like we can't dog on the unenlightened, okay?
Freedom wasn't real until George Washington proclaimed
Modern-
that freedom is real.
Modern thinking says that it becomes unstable when you're like the masses are poor. So using that logic, they should have revolted years ago.
Modern thinking says you're a dumbass.
Okay.
Modern thinking says that you don't think, actually.
An absolute monarchy is preferable. Strongly
Modern
disagree.
thinking
Classes should not exist. I don't want to go to
Communist-
school.
is
Yeah.
just...
Okay.
Hello?
How are
Okay.
people gonna learn?
True.
Then-
Um.
How
So
are they gonna get an education? What the hell?
I agree.
Seething
Communist?
right now.
Communists detected?
Classes.
Oh.
Wait, what did Top Hat say?
Top hat?
Oh,
Communist
we're not gonna
seething
talk
right
about the
now.
question?
Do
Communist seething right.
Communist.
Communist.
Yes.
All right.
By the way,
do we need to answer this or like?
This is such
strongly
a...
disagree. We should get rid of the U.S. military.
No, we should all hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
Language. What language, though? I'm gonna fight you if you don't get it to the right one.
Oh.
No,
Let me-
it's still
yeah.
happening.
Humanity has
Oil.
humanity
Like-
has passed the point in which war is needed for resources.
what just
Politically,
happened
no.
today?
Like politically, no.
Your Honor,
no,
oil.
just no.
Guys, water wars are starting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your Honor,
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to point to
Rare
the
earth
news
are, like,
from like
arguments
2
now.
hours ago.
Yeah, like the actual war going on,
Like the
like the legitimate war that is happening.
You better move that mouse down. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Without
Yeah.
without okay, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Ooh.
Without economic regulation, monopolies will dominate the
discussed
entire
earlier.
market.
The entire?
The entire market.
Okay, let's think. Okay,
Well,
let's put on our thinking caps.
So like the idea
shit
is
we're talking about.
the idea is, right, that once a monopoly is established, it couldn't be broken, and therefore eventually everything would be run by a monopoly.
It could be monopolies easily can break on their own, like internally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
monopolies
Or-
will
no,
eventually
like, they
kill
will-
themselves.
They can tear themselves apart easily.
Not
like,
even just eternally. There's okay, unless you're saying
Yeah.
it's a global monopoly, a freaking global monopoly. There's always a competitor somewhere who
It
can
does
break
the
into the
entire
market.
That could mean global, but I doubt it.
Well,
does.
even at that, like that's even less realistic. That
Yeah,
monopolies
it
will
is so
dominate.
not realistic.
Yeah. So like I want to hear Top Hat because I know he's gonna disagree, but that was your cue to talk.
MySpace was a monopoly and broke by itself.
Oh,
That's true.
look at I get
MySpace?
MySpace. I mean, that is true.
Well, yeah.
without economic.
So was IBM.
We must actively promote foreign guys.
Why
What?
would
Guys.
you do that?
What? Huh?
Guys,
Actively?
What?
guys.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
What? Huh?
As a government,
But that's such a horrible. Okay.
Okay.
Same-sex marriage should be.
We
legalized.
already answered this.
No.
we did.
No. We
Oh,
asked.
this?
We asked, should homosexuality be criminalized? This is a different question,
Yeah.
and I think it should be legalized personally. But
I think it should be
So-
legalized. I strongly agree on this one.
yeah,
Well,
Well. I hear that accent coming out, boy.
what do we think? Star.
What do we think, Texan?
Well, okay, why are we singling me out?
Because it's funny.
Because you're gay.
Oh.
so in 19 days, y'all will hear my opinion. That was a joke.
I
I
think
mean-
I'm gonna say something that's okay. It should be legalized. I'm gonna say something that sounds really weird coming out of my mouth. It should be legalized because the government should not be based off of religious views, and it should be based off of it shouldn't be based off of one religion, whatever. I understand why someone would be like, it shouldn't happen, but there's no reason why it shouldn't be legalized if we're basing it off of a system where we're having separation between church and state.
Yeah, government involvement in marriage means that religion doesn't play a factor
Also,
in
wait,
legal
exactly.
marriage anymore. Guys, the freer
The
the market.
freer the market, the
the f-
freer the people.
I'm the reader. Thank you very much.
Strongly
Oh.
agree.
The freer the market, the freer the
God
people.
bless. It has the word free in it.
Yeah.
Land of the
God
free.
bless.
All right, last question.
It's a good idea to test a policy in one state rather than implementing it nationwide.
As long
Nationwide
as the
right
state
away.
isn't mine.
Yep, that's my opinion.
I mean, that's how
there's-
it goes anyways.
That is usually other states adopt it after like one state tests it.
Yeah.
If it's good, and if it doesn't,
That state's typically California.
yeah, that's true.
or one of the southern states when it comes to the Ten Commandments.
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas, Florida
Yeah, maybe
also
everyone's
does it a
gonna have
lot.
the 10 Commandments
Florida.
in the classroom soon.
But
All right. Well,
strongly.
I mean, I think that's just kind of a way that things happen. Oh,
state What?
Based.
guys, make sure to like and subscribe this video, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for new videos
You can
every
leave the call now.
time
It's okay.
Diff posts them.
No,
You
you
don't
can
leave.
leave the call.
Leave.
All right, get the fuck out of here.